The Terra-UST collapse is dominating the headlines, and efforts by Luna Foundation Guard to defend the UST-Dollar peg by diluting its reserves has gone in vain. With thousands having lost their investments, questions are being raised about the actual stability of algorithmic stablecoins as well as the new economy powered by crypto. Let's get in Mark Lamb's views on all these events. He's the Chief Executive Officer at CoinFlex, which also operates FlexuSD, which is an interest-bearing stablecoin. It's great to have you with us, Mark.
Great to be here.
Mark, you're closely involved in the world of stablecoins. What do you think were the flaws in the Terra-UST program that led to its downfall?
The problem with Terra is it was a volatile-backed stablecoin. So when we talk about algorithmic stablecoins, any set of instructions, even if Circle programs their USDC backing with algorithms, you could consider an algorithmic stablecoin. The problem with Terra wasn't the fact that there were algorithms involved, it was the fact that the collateral was not worth the dollar. And there was no mechanism to really ensure that the collateral was always going to be worth the dollar. There was a mechanism to ensure that you could convert UST into $1 worth of Luna, but there's no mechanism to ensure that Luna is going to be worth enough to allow all UST holders to get out. And that's the fundamental problem here. Luna's market cap for a long time was much greater than the market cap of UST. So if anyone wanted to redeem UST, they could simply do so by converting into $1 worth of Luna tokens, burning their UST and minting new Luna tokens. And the demand and supply for Luna is also what's called reflexive, where the more UST creations there are, the more buying of Luna there happens, but the more redemption, the more selling happens because new Luna gets minted. And so this was a chain reaction of a loss of confidence. And UST and Luna was very, very vulnerable to this chain reaction of a loss of confidence. Lots of people predicted it. It was widely discussed. But it was something that the Terra community and the Luna community made a big effort to suppress.
Let's talk about Do Kwon's revival plans for Terra. They initially called it a fork and then took that word off. What's your take?
I think it's going to be very difficult once you have people that have lost so much confidence for them to get confidence in a new type of regime. And I think it's honorable for Do and for others in the Luna community to try and do something. But it is also a difficult proposition when people feel like a promise has been betrayed. And specifically that promise is around UST being worth $1. A stablecoin has a very simple mission, a very simple goal, being worth the dollar. And so I think what Do Kwon, the issue he'll run into is, will people trust his promises again? Because he told people that this was a stablecoin. So now he's trying to say, well, we're going to recreate Luna and have Luna be an ecosystem thing. Well, trust in crypto is like trust in the world. It's very slow to build. When it builds up, it's magnificent, and you can lose it all in 5 minutes.
Now, central bankers and regulators have been wary of cryptocurrencies, and with the downfall of Terra-UST, whether we look at the United States or China, we've got government or government-linked voices upping the ante against the risks posed by crypto. What could this mean in terms of regulation?
Janet Yellen is pressuring the Congress to create new laws, not just regulations, but new laws around stablecoins. And I think that's actually going to give the US the regulatory certainty around stablecoins that is needed for entrepreneurs to feel confident to build stablecoins in the US. The US already regulates stablecoins. The top major stablecoins are all regulated by the US. It's going in that direction. It's going to go further in that direction. And we want it to go in that direction too, because we're on the side of transparency, accountability, auditability, and having these things be secure tokens that people can build businesses on and build DeFi applications on and rely on. And that's what we're trying to do with FlexuSD. So I think the scary thing would be as if Janet Yellen and the Fed and other parts of the US government were taking a carte blanche, this is a bad idea, we should shut it down, we should end it approach. And we're super encouraged. They're not doing that. It's amazing to see.
Well, this is a story that continues to unfold, and we will be tracking it very closely. Great conversation and insights as always, Mark. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Cheers.